The only undefeated team left standing in men's D1 basketball. That's the 28-0 and number 21 ranked Miami of Ohio in action Friday night on CBS Sports Network. And this one got wild. Mid-first half we go. Max Burton finds a cutting Jaden Brewer for the slam. Western Michigan up 1. Brewer scoring 17 of his 19 points in the half. Late first half now, Carson Viss drives and draws the foul on Peter Suter. But the RedHawks not happy about the call, especially head coach Travis Steele. He was fired up as both teams headed to the locker room at the half. Steele letting the refs hear it on the foul call, even knocking over a speaker. What did the speaker have to do with anything? Nonetheless, he was assessed with a tech as Miami of Ohio trailed by 4 at the half. So on to second half play. Justice Williams gets a steal off the inbound, then on the other end finishes with the tough lay plus the foul. Western Michigan up 7, led by as many as 9. But here come the RedHawks, under 4 to go. Almar Atlason gets it on the wing, hits the 3 plus the foul. RedHawks now down 1 after the made free throw. Huge bucket to bring them within striking distance. Minute later, Ian Elmer showing off the footwork and scores a short bucket. Miami of Ohio now up 1 with a minute and a half to go. First lead since the first half. Under 15 seconds to go off the inbound. Williams catch and shoot, drills it. Tied at 67. He finished with 14 points. Now, RedHawks with a chance to respond under 5 seconds to go. Trey Perry attacks, goes up with a contested lay, and it's good. Miami of Ohio takes the 2-point lead. But wait, still time left on the clock. 0.4 of a second left. Need a stop to keep the undefeated season alive. And E.J. Ryans with space got off a good half-court heave, but it wasn't good enough. Miami of Ohio goes on to win it 69-67. Make that a perfect 29-0 on the season, extending the longest win streak in D1 and the longest streak in MAC history. The first team to start 29-0 since Gonzaga did in the 2020-2021 season. That Zags team started 31-0 before losing in the national championship game, but the RedHawks looking to finish the regular season against Toledo and Ohio next week before the beginning of the MAC tournament. But as of now, they're sitting pretty 29-0.
All right, here with Travis Steele. I mean, what can you say? How did your team pull this one out tonight in the second half?
Just resilient. You know, obviously Peter was in foul trouble. We're down Luke, already down Evan. So we're limited kind of roster, but guys just find a way, man. Ian made some big plays. Almar made some big plays. Trey Perry, obviously, some big plays for a freshman. I mean, listen, we just said strength in numbers has been our deal the entire time. We got a lot of depth with our team and a lot of guys that are capable.
Trey Perry, just talk about rising to the occasion. What did you see from him tonight?
Tough, man. Playing to win. He's fiery. He's a competitor. He's built for those moments, man. So we put the ball in his hands there at the end. I told him to try to get to the rim, not settle, which he did. He got right to that left hand. He's really good. He can finish either hand just equally as well.
You said fiery. You were fiery heading into halftime. What was that locker room like?
Yeah.
And what was the message to the team?
You know, listen, I don't even know how I got that technical. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But, you know, that really upset me. And I can't do that. Can't get technical fouls, man. And again, the margin for errors are so small, right? And I got to be better. But just listen, we're fine. We were down at half, but we didn't play well. Stay with it. Stay in the moment. Got to win with our defense if we're going to have a chance to win this game. And that's what our guys did.
What's the message for this group as you get closer and closer to Cleveland? What are you talking to them about?
Defense, man. Like, if you look at our numbers since February 1, we're a top 60 defensive team in the country analytically. We're really trending in the right direction. I think once we get a little healthier, we'll regain the offensive magic that we have. But our guys figure it out, man. That's what good teams do. They win when they don't even play their best. And give Western Michigan a lot of credit. DJ Stevens does a great job. We got a tremendous amount of respect for him.
Unbelievable. Well, congrats on the win, Coach. Back to you.
All right.
Finding a way. By the way, they only led for 4 minutes and 43 seconds of the entirety of that game. But nonetheless, now 29-0 on the season. Taking a look at the teams to start a perfect 29-0 since, well, the tournament expanded to 64 teams back in 1985. Well, plenty of teams have done it, but none haven't quite walked away as a national champion. Miami of Ohio, hey, look, maybe a Cinderella story, who knows? But as of now, they're just trying to get into the dance, and they have 2 more chances to do that. Playing against Toledo on Tuesday, and then they're on the road to close out the regular season at Ohio next Friday.
And with Mike LaTulip, I'm Fran Charles. How about Miami? They come down, take care of business down the stretch. They stay undefeated at 29-0 with a last-second victory against Western Michigan, 69-67.
Undermanned, out-rebounded, 15 turnovers, and just this team continues to find a way. And it was a fun story earlier in the year. I think it's the best story in college basketball right now.
All right, then. How about the hero, an unlikely hero, in the freshman Trey Perry, getting it done?
Well, talk about stepping up when your number's called. He was getting downhill, it felt like all game. This one was the sealer. But, man, you know, if Sorrow goes down, Skaljak goes down, and you got a guy who's willing to step up in this moment, to have the confidence at a young age, that bodes well not only for this season for Miami, but certainly for the future.
Getting his first start of the year, you mentioned Luke Skaljak being out for the game, so Perry delivered with 14 points, and this is what makes Miami so tough. They have 6 players who average 10 points or more, and you had 4 guys get double figures tonight.
I think you just figure with Skaljak out, with Ipsaro out, and you got 4 guys in double figures, one of them would be Brant Byers, right? Your leading scorer, and he didn't have his best stuff tonight, and this has just been the story of this team. Guys stepping up in big moments. And Almer Allison, Trey Perry finished him, but Almer Allison really kept them in that game late.
And one of the great stories in college basketball continues to roll on here as Miami improves to 29-0, the lone undefeated team in all of college basketball. And so, hey, we had a great time watching, and I hope people at home did as well. For Mike LaTulip, I'm Fran Charles, and we'll see if Miami can finish it off. They take care of the Western Michigan Broncos. They win it by 2 here in Kalamazoo.
The guy said it, the best story in college basketball, where they managed to keep the fairy tale alive. Taking a look at teams to start at least 29-0 since the tournament expanded to 64 teams. That was back in 1985. Well, looking at history, none of those teams that have gone perfect on their season went on to win the Natty. They were all 1 seeds for what it's worth. Meanwhile, Miami of Ohio projected to be an 11 seed according to CBS Sports Bracketology. They're trying to fight their way into the dance. And hey, who knows? We've heard of Cinderella stories. Does that shoe fit though?
When you need your sports news all the time,
we've got breaking news to bring to you.
CBS Sports HQ gives you a snapshot of all the sports that matter to you.
Big news coming out of the NFL. A lot of movement in the rankings this week.
With highlights.
What a finish at the final round of play.
And in-depth analysis.
Can they three-peat? Tony Romo joins the conversation.
What can you say about this game?
When you need your sports in a snap,
we're bringing you that breaking news right here on HQ.
Find it on CBS Sports HQ. Streaming free anywhere you are.